What's up, YouTube? And I'm back with another banger for y'all, man. And today, we got the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Dallas Mavericks. Now, I just reacted to the Houston Rockets versus the Houston Rockets. Now, I don't even know because I just, got done with that video. But Houston versus Atlanta. That's what it was, Houston versus Atlanta. I thought I was going to see Kevin Durant debut, but I didn't get to see him debut. But guess what? We got Cooper Flag. Let's see what Cooper Flag talking about with these Mavericks against the reigning champion Oklahoma City Thunder. Let's see what they talking about. I ain't finna keep hold of y'all. Let's get into this video, man.
Joe giving it up to Jalen Williams.
Hey, off the whip going crazy.
Let's go.
From the weak side. I like that.
And he finishes from D-Lo.
Already going crazy.
And headed the other way, Oklahoma City. So the Mavericks have their first points of the preseason. That is Northwestern Wiley gets turned away. Anthony Davis secured the offensive rebound, and now a drive into the paint by Flag, a pass for a reverse jam. Force playing by Davis. Flag drives baseline.
He's not
willing
moving the
passer
ball
in the first few minutes of this game as Davis hits a three.
That boy is moving the ball, man. Shot, and it's good.
Isaiah Joe, we know how Cape rating and their point differential was the best by a team in the regular season in the history of the NBA. They outscored teams. PJ in the game yet, but we expect to see him shortly. Jaden Hardy's going to be the next player to go in. See him going to the scores table across. Look at tonight's Lexus leaderboard. PJ Washington, one of the top 4 players last year in block shots per game. First quarter of the game is his third. Going to attack off the dribble. Good defender in case it won't. And
I've been able to do that without the transfer portal, and it allowed us to go in and fill in where we needed to. And we got on a run and had a good year, and so we're hoping to do the same thing this year. It was going to take an almost perfect effort from us to beat those guys. Yeah. But, we're trying to get back. I mean, and as I said earlier, the Big 12 is so awesome to see DFW teams be competitive and have success.
And now we got to get North Texas in there.
5-0. We're going to get the Mean Green Mission.
Of course we are, yes. Yeah, no question about that.
But proud of Eric, man. He's having a great year. They're 5-0. And
JC and Gortman's been playing here in the first quarter for the Thunder. Remember that he spent some time with the Mavericks last year. As a matter of fact, his performances
play more aggressively on the perimeter, because if you know what's behind you, you're right. They have a chance to be a top 2 or 3 defensive player.
We should note that 28% for OKC, 33% for the Mavs. That'll help the shooting percentage. Back up to an easy shot. Or of course, OKC started Hartenstein
and
during the playoffs. And it is launched to the rim to get it on the rim and avoid a shot clock violation. And they come away with 3. Lost ball by Isaiah Joe. Lively picked it up. Russell just went to the free throw line.
Look at it. Good ball movement. Go win the game every time. Good ball movement.
They'll cram 3 games that is into a 5-day span game at American Airlines Center, and a couple of games on the road against the Jazz and Salt Lake City, the Lakers in Las Vegas. He had an ACL injury, and so here's Max Christie ready to floor and scoring.
Down doing drill after drill for hours instead of 2-a-days. They did it in one practice, and Cooper did not send out one.
I need a reigning champ.
Nice. Goes to PJ for a finish of the foul.
Graduated from here. My son just graduated from TCU.
This place means NBA preseason points for Cooper Flag, the #1 pick of the draft, as Chris Youngblood just knocks down the 3. Well, certainly a lot of lottery luck. First time the Mavericks had ever moved up in the lottery, and now we'll see Flag shoot and knock down and 3-pointer. We'll see all that had to happen, Coach.
Respect him. He can do it all. There's a great pass right there against the zone, and got it. Really, his pass led to
put on his jersey and kick him out. Coach, you've been in this game so long.
Hawaii was my first recruit ever at the University of Hawaii, so that was I was just starting out there. Clay, like the USA team that time, he has come from Washington State, kind of an under-recruited guy.
Oh my God!
He kind of blossomed and took off when they're older.
Imagine waking up to crisp fall air, endless adventure, and new family memories. Pumpkins at Callaway brings all this to life.
and get to this level because they have to do that, or they'll find somebody else that will. But
they know their role.
So I'd say those are the two things that really stand out to me.
And of course, you're having to adapt now with the changes that have happened in college athletics over that we're in college athletics.
We've had to make some adjustments. To be honest, what are the things that we were good at?
Look at this. Just shoot about good shot, though.
Second half.
They just shoot them.
So
it's a blowout.
We'll see if that's the end of the road for preseason game number 1.
Yeah, ball movement. Shot every time.
Let it fly on the 3-point.
So open
70 to 43. Look at that. Good ball movement. Oh yeah.
Doesn't care about scoring so much.
That was a nice Euro step by Ousmane Dieng.
But
going into his 4th
get
year.
him off of PJ right now.
Yes, had some good moments.
And he was the assist leader in college basketball right upon his insertion into the game. Miles Kelly from Auburn is about to go in for Dallas. Here's a 3 that's good for Cason Wallace. So there won't be an easy basket opportunity for the Thunder off the turnover, but there is a drive and finish and a foul for.
Because I think it's extraordinary.
By the way, we're going to be talking to a Fort Worth artist later here in the 3rd quarter. Abraham Alexander.
Hey,
Oscar nominated.
Hello.
Number 23.
Probably a good time to mention that he was in one of his 2 seasons at Oklahoma. Now on the drive here is a shot that rolls around it. Here he is looking at the basket again and made it over.
It was amazing.
Like, I just super grateful. Now they moving the ball. Look at that.
Just this community. This is phenomenal.
He was rolling into the Nerd Olympics with the gold
Now they
medal.
moving the ball.
Never loses.
Oh man. Okay. Who wants to be a millionaire? You go. I have such a deep love for basketball. Watching Kobe play overseas, Michael Jordan, so yeah, I'm still a huge.
Don't count them out.
So I might take some tips from my brother.
Yeah, those were fun times. I'm very excited about what's going on in the Premier League with Arsenal top of the table right now. 19,500. The announced attendance tonight is just over 12,000. So thank you, Fort Worth, for coming out and supporting the Mavs, and I look forward to an opportunity to Campbell, TCU men's basketball coach Jamie Dixon, and now Fort Worth reporting artist Oscar-nominated Abraham Alexander. Good call you, Abe.
Absolutely.
He said maybe I'm getting a little bit too casual, but he said that during the break, so I'm running with it.
No, we go way back.
He's back in the game.
The purpose that we all should strive for, and individuals like Kyrie do that so wonderful.
What Jake Kidd said before the game, I asked him about how he will be evaluating some of these younger guys. Off a turnover score. They'll look a lot different whenever these 2 teams cross paths.
Right now, man, I ain't gonna lie. That's the one time some people ain't got it in them, but if you intentionally foul me like how he just got fired and I could have fell on my face, y'all might as well play that Nuck and Buck in the background, bro. I'm just gonna tell you, bro, I'm telling you.
Early in the NBA regular season, Nembhard nails a 3-pointer to open up the season for Dallas. So the 4th of those 5 games will be the Thunder visiting on October 27th. Dallas is only making once. They never do. They never ask me, what should they do? What should we do about how we set up the Mavericks schedule this year? But I would not as well.
Look at our number 23.
I'm just so curious to what
the
ball will be introduced.
This game too.
Nembhard, late clock, got a long defender in Leon, the native of the Netherlands. Switched on to it.
Dallas, Fort Worth. You're settled now. I don't know, had you been at DFW before you got drafted?
I can't remember the time I was here before.
When you compete and play hard, you can still impact the game, and he didn't score for the first quarter and a half of the game tonight. That's what's so impressive. We saw that in the Summer League game. Well, Paige, we want to give you a chance to cut you loose here before the game comes to an end. I know your night here is wrapping up, and ours is as well. Thanks so much for coming by. Summer and free agency going to Milwaukee.
Miles Turner has had so much success against the Mavericks.
One more exclamation point on what I have to say is
let's go.
Pretty interesting night for Musa.
I don't know that this could have been a better night out here in Fort Worth. got to see the Mavericks play really well. We got to see flashes of that starting group, potential starting group. We saw Cooper Flagg do his thing. We talked to some great coaches and great people. We had Paige Beckers on with us. This has been a wonderful night. Thank you, Funky Towns.
Thank you, Fort Worth, and thank you.
Want to start a business? I can show you.
My boy Cooper Flagg, man, I ain't gonna lie, boy. He gonna be a problem. Cause that really what I just came to watch the game for, you know. Cooper Flagg, I'm really watching the game for the new players, you know, like the new players on the new team. I ain't gonna lie though, Cooper Flagg going crazy. But what is this game gonna be like with the 100% starting roster? What this game gonna be like with the 100% start roster? Hey, time to tell. But hey, bro, this is a game. This game right here, this is a game in real life that I can really, not this game, but Houston. Did I say the Mavericks versus the Rockets? No, I didn't. I don't think I did, but hey, it is what it is. But I ain't gonna lie, Houston versus Dallas. I don't know when they gonna go down, but I got to see that. I got to see that. I got to be there, but I got to see that game, man. Cause boy, they gonna be a game right there, boy. They gonna be a game now. But you know, I'm a Bucks fan. Even though we did some stupid trades, how y'all let Drew Holiday and what his name, Damian Lillard team up on Portland. Y'all could let them team up on the Bucks. You know how crazy we would've went. Drew Holiday was the reason we were going to the finals. But hey, y'all know what to do, man. Go ahead and like, go ahead and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video.